An example where we are not using our geopolitical power because we are not united is Gaza. The humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza is a fundamental test for Europe's resolve to fight internationally our values. And we are struggling because 27 member states have different positions due to their history. Europe has been the most active actor on this in the world. Day in and day out, I've pushed for aid to reach those in desperate need and apply a political leverage where we have. I opened diplomatic channels with Israel because we cannot get anywhere if we don't talk. The European Union is the largest humanitarian donor and the constant supporter of Palestinian Authority and the two-state solution. We have helped more than any other international actor. But it's not enough to change the situation on the ground, and there is the frustration. We have not been able to use our geopolitical power to change the course in Gaza because we do not have unity. Europe can only use its full force as a geopolitical power when we act together. We are the most active on this file from all the international actors in the world. We are the ones pushing all the time. And yes, it's not enough. I agree with you. That's why I have the frustration. But it's not true that we are inactive. We are really trying to change the situation on the ground. And second is that we are the biggest supporters. We are trying to do what we can. But if America is supporting everything that the Israeli government is doing, then, you know, the leverage they have is there. The leverage we have is in another place, unfortunately. A new global order is in the making. It will not be shaped without Europe. But it will be shaped by what Europe is willing to do. Whether we are willing to recognize the need for Europe to play a geopolitical role, and whether we are willing to build our geopolitical power to do this. For those who still doubt whether Europe should play a role on world stage, we have always done so when the need arose. And the same is true today. Russia has brought war back to Europe. Putin wants to neutralize Ukraine and re-establish its pre-1991 Soviet sphere of influence. These plans are not secret. Russia is not acting alone. China provides Russia with up to 80% of dual-use imports. And as we know, during the war, there are no dual-use goods. They're all used for military purposes. This allows the killing to continue in Ukraine. China and Russia also speak of leading changes together not seen in 100 years and of revisions of global security order. And two, there are growing alliances of countries that see the world fundamentally different way to Europe. When President Xi talked about building a new type of international relations at the meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization this week, leaders from over 20 countries were there. Only a handful of those that attended can be considered democratic. Then, while Western leaders gather in diplomacy and autocratic alliances seeking a fast track to a new world order, looking at President Xi standing alongside the leaders of Russia, Iran, North Korea in Beijing today, these aren't just anti-Western optics. This is a direct challenge to the international system built on rules. And it's not just symbolic. Russia's war in Ukraine is being sustained by Chinese support. These are realities that Europe needs to confront.